Hey guys, so today I thought it'd be cool if I like ripped off one of Sdlayer's ideas and like turned the challenge into a 2.2 level, you know? So we all know the challenge. It's like this red level that basically introduced a lot of 2.1 features, like the Dash Orbs, and the spider game mode, of course, because why not? It's also very cheesable, and you can like beat it in very weird ways. But today, I kind of like wanted to make it like make it introduce 2.2 features. So I'm just gonna grab this structure thing, move it over a bit. Yeah, so we're just gonna make it one block thicker and turn this blue pad into, guess what? My delete isn't working. What? Hold on. I can delete the block, but not the pad? Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like move the objects under the world because my delete isn't working. It's like only letting me delete the blocks. But anyways, yeah, I'm turning it into a spider pad. And let's do the same for this other blue pad. So let's put it there and place this spider pad. Okay, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks fine to me. I might make it like one block longer just so that it's harder to die because it's a little tight right now. Hold on, I have this cool idea. So, like in the RobTop levels, RobTop puts these gravity portals that like have S blocks in them to stop your Dash Orbs. And since 2.2 introduced the green gravity portals, why not use green gravity portal S blocks? So we might have to turn this Dash Orb into a purple Dash Orb because, you know. Okay, so I got my delete to work. Excuse me, I'm eating chocolate. Yeah, so let's keep building now. I'm gonna check like what else 2.2 introduced by playing Dash, which is actually one of my favorite levels. I know, I'm silly. I like overrated levels, whatever. It's still good. It's a good level. My favorite, of course, is Deadlocked, because yeah. Okay, now hear me out. What if we used a toggle orb, like to toggle off a spike or something? That would be really cool. You know what else would be really cool? You hitting that subscribe button, baby. Yeah! Because we've absolutely demolished 100, and now we're setting our sights on 200. Let's go! Anyways, back to ripping off Sdslayer. I'll just make it red. All right, that looks pretty cool. Now we actually need to make it toggle something, which, like, as I just said, I think we should use it to, toggle off a spike so that, like, you can jump on a platform. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, that's good. Now, what do we put here? I have a really cool idea. What if we, like, put a spider orb here that, like, kind of, like, launches you onto a pad? Okay, yeah, definitely not a red pad. We should probably make that yellow. What else do we have to work with? I mean, I guess maybe sideways gameplay would be cool, but how would we, like, integrate that into the challenge? Okay, so here's my idea. Maybe we make, like, this huge structure that we just, like, turn sideways and walk on. Something like this. Yeah, that's cool. Now let's bring in some of the, like, arrow particles from Dash. Something like this. Yeah, that's cool. Another spider orb kind of like this. And to make it so you have to click it, we can rotate this and maybe move the chain to the top of it like this so it looks better. Yeah, I think that'll work. Wait, I just had a cool idea. Okay, so since these were like right on top of each other, I just had this really cool idea. What if we use teleport orbs? Yes, I'm a genius. Yes, that's awesome. And then we can switch this green orb out with a toggle orb, which will toggle on this spider pad. Now it's time for the spider part, which I'm actually going to turn into a swing part, because swing was introduced in 2.2, just like spider was introduced in 2.1, so, you know, it makes sense. We should start by removing these big, chunky structures, which are literally stopping us from progressing any further past like 2 seconds into the swing part. Now we can lower those blue pads a bit, and then like make those spike structures smaller so that you still have to like find between them. That would be cool. Okay, that looks good. Now we put some spikes on the ceiling and maybe a green gravity portal to throw people off. Okay, perfect. Now we just need to shrink these spike things. I want to keep this Dash Orb because it just feels cool. So I'm going to put another gravity portal with S blocks. Because, yeah. Yeah, watch this, watch this, watch this. Ooh, ooh, you see how cool that looks? Yeah. I apologize for my yapping. I'm too lazy to make actual swing gameplay, so I'm probably just going to like make you have to press the screen over and over again to just avoid the spikes on the floor and ceiling, because I'm way too lazy to make it actual swing gameplay. Alright, now let's force you to hold the Dash Orb unless you want to do some very tight straight fly. Excuse me. Okay, now for this last cube part, I want to make like a single screen arrow trigger section, kind of like the one at like 60% in Dash, where like you just go across the screen in like a spiral shape, and then like something at the middle, and in the middle is actually going to be the end for this. Now for this little like smiley face at the end of the regular challenge, I have a very good idea for what I'm going to use him for. Alright, just a bit more spiral work to be done, and then, yeah, the level's complete. Now for what I'm going to do with the smiley guy. I am going to make him turn uninvisible when you reach a certain point in the spiral thing. And then I'm going to make him the end of the level. You get sucked into his face. Yeah, that sounded so weird. Okay, how do you even use a end trigger? Okay, I think I understand it. Yeah, let's go, it works! Okay, I added a bit of gameplay. I'm just going to make a few finishing touches to the level, and yeah, here's the final version. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing. This video was very rushed along with the level itself, so it might not be very high quality, but still, thank you for watching and see you next time.